Okay, this is just some gameplay of me playing Pavlov. I'm gonna try to do some commentary of what I've noticed on my own gameplay. Uh, so I've recently been experimenting with dual wielding guns, particularly with the deagles. It takes about 3 shots to kill, and with the deagles in this game, I think it's about 7 shots within each round. One plus one in the chamber. But right off the bat, the camera that the video game is being recorded with is to the left eye. There's two modes that I can record: is right eye and then left eye. So with the Valve Index, I'm using, what is it? I forgot what system I've been using to record. Oh, that's too loud. Here. Okay, so I'll change that later. Well, just to start off, I've noticed that I'm sort of kind of aiming with my left eye with my left deagle, just ever so slightly. And there's sometimes I change from my left eye to my right eye, but I can sort of tell that I'm mostly aiming with my right eye because that's where I sort of center my guns. I wish I can show the basically the sight line that I have on my right eye. I think next time I actually put the camera to record on the left side. But this is my favorite map. It's called Dunder Mifflin. It's a really small map. It's really the best for close quarters combat and basically just twitch movements too. It helps train your quick reflexes. Like, see, if I was able to reload a little quicker, then I would have been able to kill that guy. And I just spawned, and he was probably full health, and I managed to put 3 into his chest before I die. And the deagles, of course, they can go through walls. I think small walls. I'm not entirely sure how that system works for Pavlov. Earlier, I think I'll probably rewind it. I shot a guy in the head through a pillar. See, that time I thought that I shot all 3 shots into his body. Usually I just wait until their body falls over. But sometimes I get in a roll and I try to predict when I need to stop shooting them, because all I know is I just need to land 3 shots and they're dead. See, here I'm aiming more with my right eye. Sometimes I like to have grenades on me. That's the reason why I have them. The only reason I like to have grenades is to basically prime an area where somebody might spawn. It sounds kind of cheap, but it helps sort of keep an area that's dangerous for you, clear away from enemies. Yeah, that area right there is particularly deadly. I know in SWAT training they call it the fatal funnel. It's an area where you're the most vulnerable, a doorway. Aha. The reason I like this map is because you can have like several engagements at once, and you sort of have to pick your targets and which one's the most vital to shoot at. Earlier I picked a target and the guy next to me spawned and killed me. Yeah, at that point I decided to reload. I probably didn't need to, but that particular place there's like several spawns where people can just be in, and it's a lot harder. I like this area particularly, but I chose to get out of it because I was bored. But that area behind that desk, I think that's where Pam sits. And this area too, I like it because there's some cover and I have time to reload. At this point, this guy just knifed me, but I think on the kill cam I'll probably stop it. I dropped a grenade as soon as he killed me, so that grenade managed to blow him up before Well, I died anyway, but... I like to stagger my shots. I know in like Call of Duty and all that, people would rather shoot both their guns at the same time. I don't like that method because as you when you stagger your shots, the recoil for one gun is going to be high up in the air, while the other one can take another shot. And sometimes just staggering it like that will make you a better aim. I mean, you don't have to compensate for recoil if you just wait for the gun to come back down. These are fun to use. I'm not sure if they changed the recoil for some of these guns in Pavlov, but the Uzi is really fun to use, dual wielded. But the reload is not really lengthy. There's just an extra step. With the Deagles, you can just press the B button on the index, and the slide will go forward. With the Uzis, you have to actually pull the once you run out of ammunition, there's nothing in the chamber. You have to actually pull the bolt back, which makes it. I think at one point I missed the reload here. But if you get it down to muscle memory, you can pretty much make it no issue as far as the reloading goes. In cases where they're like maybe 2 or 3 feet in front of me, I don't put the guns in front of my eyes. I sort of just hip fire, and I found that to be particularly effective because I've gotten to some points where it's close quarters, and I try to aim with my arms directly in front of my face, and just aiming down sights, and I try to hit the guy's head. But sometimes I panic, and it's just a lot easier for me to make a quick little aim from the hip and just spray and get the general area when I'm hip firing. I'm not sure if there's any sort of if there's any validness to that. See, that time I missed my reload. I didn't pull the bolt back on my right Uzi. Yeah, I have no idea if there's any validation to that in the real world. Probably not, but it's just personal preference. See, I saw that guy with the corner of my eye, but he was AFK. That was a good example of picking the poor target. So there was a guy who was just AFK, and I decided to kill that guy instead of the guy shooting me, which gave the guy shooting me an extra millisecond to just kill me off. As I was spending my time trying to kill the other guy, he managed to land a couple shots on me first. Yeah. I think at this point of the game, lost a couple of players. I got bored and picked up some pistols. Yeah, you don't want to hug the wall like that. These pistols don't go through walls at all. But if your back is hanging out of the wall like that, I can definitely kill you. At that point, I got bored of those pistols and tried this revolver. This revolver only has 5 shots, and the recoil is high as fuck, and the reload is long too. So if you don't have the muscle memory down to get it reloaded in time, you can die. And even then, if you do get it reloaded like here and take your shots, you might just die anyway. I'm not sure if it's a high reward. Well, I guess it is. I get a lot of kills with this, and it's satisfying to use. But it's high risk to use this weapon. But it's a one-shot headshot. It can go through walls, and I don't know. I like it. I think it's fun to use. You can dual wield it, but reloading dual wield is just not worth it. Um, you're going to spend most of your time reloading this gun than shooting it. I don't know what the hell was going on there. See that? It's just a one-shot headshot. See, I try to keep my head up and look for danger while I'm reloading. And that's really important, because if you're just looking down at what you're doing, you could very well, somebody could walk up in front of you and just stab you or shoot you or do whatever. So you just have to be cognizant of where you're at, where your placement is, and understand that when you're reloading, you're basically defenseless. See, he's trying to use the same thing, but I have the advantage because I can reload faster. I can put more rounds down range. And right then, that guy was behind the wall, but I saw him just, I saw his body silhouette, so I was able to predict where he might have been behind that wall and put at least one shot on him. Oh, I basically missed the most important thing about this revolver. It's a two-shot kill. I'm not sure if it matters if it hits him in the leg or what, but I always shoot him in the chest. It's the most reliable. Yeah, I didn't mean to hit that headshot. I just did it. As you get good at this game, you'll start to just know how to. It just really comes down to muscle memory as far as your aiming goes, where you'll put it down, spawn placement too, when you need to reload as well. See, I don't necessarily count my shots either, but I know since I only have 5 shots, I can get into an engagement, completely lose count of my shots. It's just safer to reload after every encounter, especially since the reload is so long. This is my second favorite. No, I think it's my first favorite weapon to use, especially in close quarters. That guy just blew himself up. But the reason I love it is because you can just saw somebody in half with it, and it's the giving is just funny, I think, to me. Yeah, call me a psychopath. That time I completely missed the first shot, which is hard to do. Sometimes I get complacent, you know, because this gun is just so easy to use, especially in this map. The reload's not that hard either. It's, just press the B button to on your right controller to make it break open, and have the barrel pointed up so that the shells can fall out. And it's all about muscle memory for the reloads. Dual wielding them is not too bad either. You get 2 extra shots, but sometimes you can get caught in a reload and you have to put away one weapon to reload the other one. So I prefer, because I can get more shots down range using just one of these shotguns. One of these sawed-offs. That guy's trying to shoot me. Oh, he's trying to. I thought he was trying to stab me at first, and I forgot that he had a grenade. But when you panic like that, like I just did, you're going to miss your shots. So it's very important to remember to sort of aim in the general direction that you want to shoot. But also, you want to hit them, you know. Just because it's a shotgun doesn't mean you aim a general direction, it's going to kill everybody in that general direction. You have to actually aim it. And what's funny about these shotguns in particular, in Pavlov, the bullet drop-off, I think they do disappear after a certain distance or whatever, but they don't lose their damage. So each one of those pellets, here am I panicking again. Uh, each one of those pellets will keep their damage. I believe, I could be wrong, at a distance, but they do spread. So and each bullet or each pellet isn't gonna guarantee a kill. You see that? I didn't put all of the pellets on that guy, but if I did the majority, I would have killed him. That guy, just easy take out. You don't usually have to shoot twice, but to kill somebody. But I usually do because one, I like the giving, and two, sometimes they don't go down after the first shot. So instead of trying to determine whether you need to shoot them again, just might as well shoot them twice to give it a, just make sure. See, that time I don't even know what happened. I wasn't sure with my placement. I got complacent and just, there you go. See, that guy had two. The funny thing about this game too is you can fire your gun and then you die, and then the other guy dies too because you fired your gun as soon as you died. So on their screen, you very well could be dead, but on my screen, I'm still sort of alive, so it's important, even though you're dead, to follow through with that shot because you very well could just kill them. I'm not entirely sure if it's the networking or how the game is coded, but that's just how I found out that it works. My other favorite gun, the Car 98. Yeah, it's not really a good idea to have this in close quarters, to be honest. It sucks. Also, it would be another good idea to actually putting another. There you go. Making sure it's reloaded too is a good thing. That a chamber, that there's a round actually in the chamber. When I first picked it up, I didn't check that, and I died because of it. This one's also mainly muscle memory. It takes 2 shots with this weapon, and it's a precision weapon too. Here I panic. I didn't pick up direction. I just got blown up. It's a precision weapon. You want to aim down those sights. I wish I can show you my sight picture. Next time I'll make sure it's actually recording the right side. Sometimes you don't even have to aim. You just depend on your muscle memory and shoot as fast as you can. Put as many rounds down range as possible. Something will eventually hit. I think this is, yeah, I think this is old footage now, so. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and stop recording. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's all I have for today. I'm going to try to do this more often. I really like playing Pavlov, and I also sort of like making videos, but it's just a hobby. I don't plan to make this a sort of career. Just based off of what I've seen other YouTubers deal with, it seems too much of a hassle to even try. I got other stuff to do anyway, so yeah, this is just a little hobby of mine. But for anybody who does watch, thank you for watching. Subscribe, don't subscribe, I don't really give a shit. But yeah, thank you. Bye bye.